Hey, okay. Hey.
Hey yo, what's up y'all? Welcome back to the Scotty Show. Tonight we're going to be reacting to E by ECCO2K. This has been recommended in the comment section, so we're going to react to this. I'm a big ECCO2K fan. I think that ECCO2K to me is personally the best in Drain Gang, aesthetically, visual, and musically. He just has like the vision overall, and like I just think that he's an overall like super talented individual. And I would say in my ranking it's I don't know everybody in Drain Gang, but it's ECCO2K, Blade, and Tyboy Digital. But when it comes to rapping ability, I'm gonna say Blade, ECCO2K, Tyboy Digital. When it comes to making me feel great and excited and lively, Tyboy Digital, ECCO2K, Blade. But yeah, we're gonna get into E. The album came out in 2019. 2019 was a very wild time because the pandemic happened. A lot of artists weren't really, they weren't making money because shows were getting canceled. Also in 2019, a lot of projects dropped around that time. I would say 2019, around that time, that's when for me, I'm gonna say, the Detroit scene really blew up. You had artists like Rio the Young OG popping out. You had Baby Tron, Sada Baby, Draco and Bino. Father was occasionally dropping in 2019. He wasn't dropping that much. Actually, I remember when Father, like, even though this was in 2019, I remember when Father had dropped on Adult Swim, and it was an Adult Swim like exclusive drop, which was pretty dope. I literally sat on my laptop and watched the whole entire like drop on Adult Swim. I listened to the whole entire album. We gotta do some Father album reactions. Father is definitely one of my favorite artists to ever, exist in like that whole entire underground scene in Atlanta. Yeah, 2019 was a weird space for music, and I feel like Detroit, the Detroit underground scene. I feel like California underground scene filled up a space, and I also feel like Drain Gang was doing their thing, in 2019 as well. But let's get into this Aaa Powerline. Hopefully there's lyrics. Yes, there's lyrics. Yo, I like these drums in here a lot. I like it's honestly giving me like Love Lockdown feels, like 808s and Heartbreak. And I know I mentioned 808s and Heartbreak for the Ever Since, but like this has like those drums like dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Like it really does have like the Love Lockdown kind of like feeling to it. And yeah, so far I'm liking this, even though I haven't heard any lyrics. If y'all haven't noticed, I'm using I'm using my Sony headphones, the noise cancellation. I don't know what brand these are. They ain't even sponsoring me, so I don't even know the brand or anything like that. But usually I like using overhead noise cancellation headphones when I want to listen to an album, and I think that for me to really like listen to like the project and stuff like that, I need to put on these headphones, listen to it, and like digest it. And I like to hear every single detail. So yeah, I really like this so far. Crushing Rock with Oyster Card, So Not Just Can't Sleep It Off. Back back seat of some car, zip tied up, can't move my arms, crushing rocks with oyster car, so now I just can't sleep it off. Back seat of some car, zip tied up, can't move my arms. I like this so far. This honestly kind of reminds me of Childish Gambino a little bit, of like how he would like rap back in the day. This whole like repeating like this part right here, it kind of reminds me of Space Ghost Perp, because Space Ghost Perp would do this a lot. He would like, you know, just keep on saying the same thing over and over and over again on the song. But I really like this. I really like the drums in this, or the 808s or whatever you call it. I'm not a producer. I don't really look that too deep into like the production, but it kind of reminds me of like like the drums like of Love Lockdown and like another song I'm trying to think of. But yeah, that's what kind of reminds me of. And also it has like that Childish Gambino feel to it. It feels like live. It feels lively, but with a tad bit of like, you know, not Childish Gambino, but like Kanye, you know, with it. Like when I listen to this, I feel like I'm in like a Final Fantasy. I feel like I'm in Final Fantasy. I feel like I'm in like Kingdom Hearts, like when Sora and Roxas and I forgot the other girl's name was in the water and stuff, and they're just like floating in the water, and like everything is like happening to them, and I could like go to like a place where in my mind, like where I just feel like I'm floating, you know, like it feels very, like the words that he says, and then when you close your mind and you think about it, it feels very real, you know, like the vibes and everything, and like things that he's saying, and like I don't know, like he really has like that Childish Gambino effect of where like you believe in what he's like doing, you know, like I believe in like this music. I don't know, you know, I never heard this song before. Like in the same with Childish Gambino, like I remember when I first heard Childish Gambino, I never knew who he was, and then I just remember listening to Summer Camp, and you know, like that. Oh, I want it. Yeah, whenever you need my help, I'll hold you down. Whoa. Like, I mean, when I first heard that, like, I was just like, whoa. Like, I don't know what this is, but I believe in it. And, like, this is giving me, like, that same kind of effect.
just can't sleep it off. Like see us incur. Zip tied up, can't move my arms.
All right, I was waiting for a transition. I know y'all be telling me, yo, wait for the transitions and stuff like that. I don't think there was a transition to the next one. Peroxide, you already know we did a reaction to that. So we did a music video reaction to Peroxide. I think that was so fire. But let's get into it. Ooh. This is actually my first time listening to this with noise cancellation headphones on, so I'm actually pretty excited because I really like this song. Yo. Yo, when I first reacted to this, yo, this my shit. I'm not even gonna lie. This my shit right here. This my shit right here.
Trust me, it gets so much worse.
Something feels so wrong. Is the way I look or the way I walk? It's scaring me. I'm not so hard. No peroxide, I stay down. Don't go running, you might get wrong. Jump off you.
Bro, I wish Lil Uzi would do a remix to this, bro. This is so fire. This is like literally one of my favorite songs. Right now, I would say like this is like one of my favorite songs. I'm gonna put this in like my top 30. Like my top 30 or my top 50. Top 30 or top 50, honestly.
Body parts, some of the take is much.
Like this right here is just like, yo, I feel like a lot of people should, not even a lot of people, I feel like, you know, if you a Dream Gang fan and you feeling down, bro, this that joint that gets you ready for the day. This that joint that gets you out of like that slump that you in, you know what I'm saying? And like, I go through like, you know, sad points in my life and things like that. And it'd be music like this that like, you know, make me get ready to go get that bag. It make me get ready to like face the day. It make me get ready to go like face, you know, the reality of things, but also like, you know, being content with like my life and where I'm at and everything. So these kind of songs, man, take you farther, you know what I was saying, when you want to stop, you know. So like I advise anybody, you know, that's a Dream Gang fan, bro, you going through that slump, bro, just cut on that Peroxide, bro, on God.
Trust me, it gets so much worse.
Something feels so wrong. Is the way I look or the way I walk? It's scared of me. I'm not so hard. No peroxide, I stay down. Don't go run at me, you might get wrong. Chop off your body parts. Some of the take is much.
Also, I was thinking, you know, when we hit like a certain amount of subscribers, I want to go to like a Drain Gang concert or a Haunted Milk. So I'm gonna pick one Drain Gang concert if they, you know, hopefully come back to like the U.S. It doesn't gotta be Drain Gang. It could be Bladee, it can be ECCO2K, whoever. And then I'm gonna pick, you know, a Haunted Mountain concert. So I'm gonna pick a Haunted Mountain fan or a Drain Gang fan, and then I want to vlog, you know, with whoever subscriber, you know, that pulls up. You know what I'm saying? Like we go out to eat and all that stuff. We do we kick it. You know, we do like the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, but you gotta be 18 or older. I'm gonna have that. Like I'm gonna have that though. You gotta be 18 or older, because when I kick it, we kicking it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like once we hit like, I don't know, y'all. Let me know what a good subscriber count. You know, where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start, you know, adding people in. You know, I'm gonna have a subscriber, you know, come through for a show. You know what I'm saying? We vlog it together. I'm gonna have you in there. We kick it. I'll pay for the dinner and everything. I'll pay for the drinks and stuff like that. We kick it, do it up, and you know, like I'll pretty much pay for you to have a good time. You gotta pay for your ticket to the show, but like we go to the show together. We do the dinner, we do all that stuff. You know, I want to make this like, I want to connect with my subscriber base, and I want to like for real, like, you know, do it up with y'all. But yeah, let me know what y'all think a good number is. Let's keep it going. Yo, this is honestly my favorite. This is my favorite song on the project. I just like the production on it. I like the vibes. I like how it feels. I like how it makes me feel. It makes me feel like loose. It makes me feel free. It makes me feel a release of like tension. It makes me feel happy. It makes me feel like whole, low key. But let's keep it going. Fragile next. I feel like they have like, I know one of my subscribers caught it, but when I mentioned the XX, they even, you know, looked them up and they were like, yo, they do have, you know, some sort of like a connection. Like the XX is one of my favorite bands. I don't know where they're from. I know they're not in this country. They're not from the United States, but like when I listen to this, like I feel like I'm listening to the XX a little bit. You know, the XX to me, like I said, I remember when I first listened to the XX, my cousin Scuba, that's her nickname, but my cousin she was like, yo, like we're gonna like, you know, smoke this weed, and like we smoking and stuff, and we was taking like, you know, bars at the time. You know, we like, you know, it was like safe to do that. Like I don't want to say it was safe to do that, but we was like smoking. We took like some bars and stuff, and like we was like driving downtown, and then she's like, yo, I'm about to show you this new band that I found, and it's called the XX, and it's called they make this thing called Chill Step, And I remember we was riding around downtown, bro. I was looking out the window of the car, and like it was like lights and stuff, and like they was like playing the music, and like I saw you again. Feels like we have never met. Feeling my eyes. Yeah, like it was just so crazy. Like if y'all have not heard of the XX, I want y'all to listen to the XX. If y'all like Drain Gang, y'all gonna like the XX. If you like ECCO2K, you gonna like the XX. Check out the XX. Here, I'm about to recommend y'all an album to listen to real quick. If you never heard the XX, hold up, give me 1 second, y'all. I'm sorry. Hold on, let me go to albums. Come on. All right, I want y'all to listen to Coexist, and then there's just another one called the it's the XX, and it's just the X, and it's just XX. And that, so this album came out in 2009, the XX, and then Coexist came out in 2012. And then they actually dropped another one called I See You, which dropped in 2017. And then yeah, they haven't really dropped anything else after that. Yeah. Looks like they just got 3 albums, and I got all 3 of them. But yeah, I definitely feel like they coexist in the same world. But let's keep it going.
Wake up happy, wash my face in acid. I'm glassy, shattered, wrapped in bubble plastic. I'm fragile, wash my hands in gasoline, matches and kerosene. Please handle me carefully, damage me. Sparkly, I'm glossed over. Come here, come over. I can tell that something's broken. Stop, smell the roses. I see things in stop motion. Skin bone and sun lotion. Skin tone like Dicola. Skin tone like Dicola. So cold, I got soda. I lost control of it. Ziploc or rat poison. Salt crystals dissolving. Cook off the tap water. Lay down at dawn and crawl back up at nightfall. Stop racing hard. Beat so hard. It stops and stops.
Yo, I really like this a lot. Like this whole, like there's a lot of like I don't know what kind of drum those. I don't, hold on, let me. Like it has like an angelic Zelda sound to it, and also like there's like anime games that have like that kind of like drum set, like that drum kit where it's like dun dun like it's so like it's so like simple and it's effective, and it just puts you like, this is like trance like music. Like this is like music that puts you in like in a trance where you just, you know, you have to be like really feeling yourself to like really like feel this kind of music. I don't want to say this is like under the influence music, but like I don't know, I feel like you really have to be like emotionally like tapped into yourself and not be scared to like feel yourself when you're like listening to this kind of music.
Racing hard, it stops, starts, breaks apart and paints the walls. Where did all this pain come from? Break the laws and sell the cards. Break my chains, I change my locks. I wanna talk to the spirit gods. I talk to you through broken jaws. Broke my teeth on something hard. I'm missing something. I'll do it all for nothing. I'm not sleeping on the sun. I'm not sleeping on the sun.
Adnus? What is Adnus in? Adnus ut, Adnus in, Adnus ut, Adnus in. Fuji u juset. Fuji u juset. Vakna. Snalla vakna. Huh. Wonder what that is. For you, sir. That's that Swedish shit. That's that Viking shit. That's that Viking. Alright, next song, Bliss Fields.
I feel like I'm flying and sinking at the same time. Like I'm being pulled from below and from above. In every direction at once.
I feel like I'm flying and sinking at the same time, like I'm being pulled from below and from above in every direction at once. I'm gonna tell you how it is. I know exactly what that feels like. Like I remember when I did almost a quarter of shrooms, and like I really felt like my heart being ripped apart in like that same kind of style and form. I remember when I felt like nobody cared about me, nobody liked, like I just felt like that. And I told my girl this before, like, and I was listening, if y'all know who Joey Diaz is, I was listening to like Joey Diaz's podcast to cope with a lot of the things that I was like going through in my mind. And I remember like a demon version of Joey Diaz with all black eyes, and like his eyes were all black, but they were red at the same time. And he was like, you think that I care? Like he was literally like in 3D form though. Like, it wasn't like, you know, how it was in my mind. It wasn't like visual. Like I could see it in my mind, but I couldn't see it visually. You know what I'm saying? If you ever done shrooms and stuff like that, you know what I'm talking about. Like I saw it visually in my mind, not physically. When you physically see things on shrooms, you know, like the walls and stuff probably like, you know, sway a little bit to the left and right. The ceiling probably move a little bit. The things that you look at probably like move a little bit weird, things like that. But you're not really like, me personally, I have never like seen things where I'm like, oh my God. No, I had a mind vision, and like it was like a demonic Joey Diaz. It was crazy. I was just like, he was just like, you think that I care about you or anybody or anything? Like, they're like I'm gonna let you in on a secret. Nobody cares. Nobody gives up. You know, like he was going crazy on me. And like I remember just like feeling like my heart just being like ripped into like so many different like pieces and stuff. And I was just feeling like nobody cared about my existence. I felt like nobody thought about me, nobody like loved me. And at the end of it, I found out that like I care about my existence, I love myself, I care about me. And like you really have to like go through you know, those kind of things. You really have to dig down deep in your mind, whether it be through that kind of substance or just, you know, just soberness, you know, and coming to, you know, cope with that, and coming to the conclusion with that of like self-love and like and realization and everything. And I'm just being open with y'all and like sharing my thoughts and the things that I've gone through, because maybe y'all going through the same thing. Maybe y'all feel like nobody cares about y'all, but at the end of the day, you got to love yourself. You know, first and foremost, you got to love yourself. And you got to care about yourself, because at the end of the day, you going to die by yourself, bro. Ain't nobody going to die with you. Yeah, you know, there's people that all die on the same day, but when you dying by yourself. Ain't nobody like, yo, hold my hand, we going to die together type, you know. it's usually by yourself. And you gotta love yourself at the end of the day. And you gotta care about yourself. And you gotta make sure that you're doing the utmost to, you know, make sure your mind and body and soul is like, you know, intact. And you gotta keep on pushing forward. Like I was literally on the verge of like crashing out for real. Like, and then you know, I just reached a point where I like just really learned to like, you know, love myself completely and be open. And that's how I got, you know, I get into stand-up comedy, and you know, I was getting positive reactions off of that. And like me just being open on stage and being open in front of like 200, 300 people in a crowd, you know. And yeah, and now I'm being open, you know, to possibly more people. But yeah, we're gonna keep this going, man. This was I like this right here. All right, next song, Fruit Bleed Juice. Dang, when I listen to ECCO2K, I feel like I'm living in, like, when I close my eyes, I feel like I'm living in Cyberpunk 2077. I feel like I'm living in the future. There's this one lo-fi hip-hop channel that I would watch or just, like, keep on just to have, like, background music. And it's, like, this girl in space, and she's playing the PlayStation. And like it's just like that's how like I feel like I hear the future whenever I listen to ECCO2K. I feel like I'm living in the future. I feel like there's just so many more things to life when I listen to this. This is honestly one of my favorite projects so far, right next to the XX. The XX literally like when I first heard the XX, it made me feel different, you know. It made me feel like I could close my eyes and visualize so many different things. Like when I closed my eyes, like I felt like when I first listened to the XX, I closed my eyes, and I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like I visualized me being at Disneyland, and like the Disney characters following me from behind, and they're like dancing. They're like they're like literally dancing like behind me, and I'm just like walking, and I'm just like looking around Disneyland, and like I imagine just Goofy just getting down crazy. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm just letting y'all into like my mind of how like I see things, and yeah, we're gonna keep this going. I really like that. This is nice. All right, next song, CC. Dang, I really like that chant right there. I can change the rules. I can change the rules. So let's do it. I can. So let's do it. I want y'all to use that as y'all mantra. I can change the rules. I can change the rules. I can change the rules. So let's do it. Think about that every single time someone doubts y'all. You know what I'm saying? Think about that every single time someone tells y'all I can't do something. Think about that every single time someone just laughs at the ideas that you have. Because, like, people have even doubted me. Like, people think that I wouldn't even reach to where I'm going at right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in high school, people try to predestine my life and where I would end up. People try to predestine a lot of things about you. You know what I'm saying? Just believe that you can change the rules. You know what I'm saying? And people gonna watch you. People gonna see you do it. You just gotta believe it, and you gotta make that happen. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. And I let like I said, I do like my community posts. Like I post on my community posts on YouTube. I do that all the time just to let people know, like, yo, like I let them know every single time I post. At the end of my post, I'll let y'all know, bro. Take control of your destiny. Like, kick today in the nuts and take control. You can do it. Like, cause I believe like in every single person that they can do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're moving with genuine energy and you're trying to, like, you know, better yourself, and as you better yourself, you're inspiring other people. Like, chase what you want to chase.
Droplets hit the surface, turn in circles, in the circles, energy is eternal.
Droplets meet the circle, turn to circles, energy is eternal. One with the earth, universal, energy is eternal. Break the chain, I change the lock piece. 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 I can, let's do it. I think I can, let's do it. Yo, he was off that good. I'm not even gonna cap. Like, he was off that good shit, but I understand what he is saying. I remember, this is another shroom trip. I remember when I did shrooms and I looked into the sky. And I called my girl. I was like, yo, I was doing laundry. Like, we didn't have in the place I live in now, we have our own, you know, washer and dryer and stuff like that. But, when, I was living in my old place, we didn't have a washer and dryer, and, I bought shroom chocolates from my homie. He, you know, sent them in the mail. I ate them. And I didn't know that this is so stupid. I didn't know that you shouldn't eat the whole like thing. So I end up eating the whole thing. And then I'm tripping in the laundromat. I got my Nintendo Switch and stuff, and then I stand up and I go put my clothes that's in the washer in the dryer. And I'm tripping hard. I put my clothes in the dryer, and then I walk out. I go to my car. I walk outside. I go to my car, and then I call my girl, and I'm just like, yo, I'm tripping super hard right now, and like I'm like, yo, I don't know what's going on. And then we end up hanging up with the phone, and then I look up in the sky. like there's circles, but like there's like squares, but like there's squares, triangles, hexagons, and things like that in the sky. But in the middle of each shape, there's a circle. And then I started to realize like energy is circular. Everything is like everything, like no matter what kind of shape, you can put a circle in it. Like literally, like that's like what hit me. No matter what kind, like everything has a circle. Like you can fit a circle in anything. The globe circle is a sphere, which is a 3D circle. Even in a square, you can put a circle in it. In a triangle, you can put a circle in it. This camera lens has a circle. You can put a circle in this in the middle. But it does have a circle either way. It has a circle because of the front facing camera. Laptops have a circle because of the camera, and like it's just crazy how a lot of things revolve around like circular energy. Oop! I dropped something. But yeah, it's just so crazy how like energy being circular is crazy.
One with the earth, universal. Energy is eternal. Make the children heart, please. Make the children heart, please. Make the children heart. Make the children heart. That's a blue. That's the
All right, we're gonna stop right there. It looks like there's no like transitions into the next song, but what just happened? Here we go. Okay. All right, next song, Calcium. So far, I really like this album. This probably might be my favorite album so far, out of any project that I've the most like in depth like album that I've heard so far, I would say. Next song, Calcium. Let's get it.
think I fell for someone. Oh, what's going on? I'm so covered in dry clothes, and I can take it off. And it's just me and myself, just the two of us. Spend some time alone with you now. You're my only. I get one thing for you, a thing for you. Am I gone crazy? A thing for you, a thing for you, a thing. It's so hard to hide, but so easy to find.
This sound like future, like this sound like 2100 Tokyo.
All my heart is blind, the star across my eyes. Hydrogen, peroxide, lime and ice. Silver lights, I let it oxidize. I've been rolling up some boat. Lubricate crystals, kiss my nose. Lubricate crystals, kiss my nose. Lubricate crystals, kiss my nose. Baby, kiss me through the phone. ECCO2K, I lost all hope. Smoking on dope, off it's so cold. Smoking on dope, off it's so cold. Live on islands made of stone. Rob that nigga for his coat. 25,000 on Silk Road. Shine, 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 shine the gold. I see silver, not no gold. Try to keep up and he went broke. Steaming on it, want no smoke. 2GK went to the hole. Oh, my heart is fine. A star across my eyes. Can never let you cross my mind. What try, it happens all the time.
What do y'all think about when y'all hear ECCO2K's music? Like when you close your eyes and you listen to it, what do you think about? That's like what I want to hear from y'all. When y'all close your eyes and y'all listen to ECCO2K, what do y'all think about? That's like when I close my eyes, like I just think about what I thought the future would be when I was a kid in like 2010. Like that is literally what I think about. I think about what the future would be when you know, when I was a kid in like 2010, 2012. And like I just visualize like a lot of that stuff. I just close my eyes and I just see myself like I gotta like, you know, like I wonder like how many of you guys like can think about, you know, just close your eyes and just think about and just visualize, you know, yourself just being that person that was super ambitious of the future, that was super like, oh, this is what the future is gonna be like. This is what this is gonna be like. Oh, I'm gonna live like this, or I'm gonna live like that. Oh, I'm gonna be a scientist. I'm gonna be an astronaut. I'm gonna be this. I'm gonna be that. Like, just like visualize. Just try to visualize that, like just a little bit. Just take a deep breath. That is what this makes me feel like. This music.
I'm a reveling and I'm panicking like I'm paper thin and now I'm tearing. Help me please, keep me calcium. I think I'm fracturing, I need bandaging. Don't take me back again. I feel like Marilyn, but I'm not acting again. This might be the end, I think it might be. I'm seeing evil men, am I imagining them? I think I might be. I've been rolling up some boat. Applique crystals, kiss my nose. Applique crystals, kiss my nose. Applique crystals, kiss my nose. Baby, kiss me through the phone. ECCO2K, I lost a hope. Smoking on till Bobby so cold. Smoking on till Bobby so cold. Live on islands made of stone. Rob that nigga for his coat. 25,000 on Silk Road. Shine, 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 shine a glow. I see silver, not no gold. Try to keep up and he went broke. Steaming on it, want no smoke. 2GK went to the hole. Applique crystals, kiss my nose. ECCO2K, I lost a hope. Live on islands made of stone. 25.
What does he mean by double K crystals kiss my nose? I feel like I'm flying, seeking at the same time, like I'm being pulled below and from above.
1,000 on Silk Road. Applique crystals, kiss my nose. 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 Applique crystals, kiss my nose.
I feel like I'm flying and sinking at the same time. Like I'm being pulled from below and from above. In every direction.
Alright, I really like this song too. So far we're 7 for 7, which is crazy. Alright, Sugar and Diesel up next. Let's get it. I legit have not heard a bad song on here so far. Like, in my opinion, yeah, like I really haven't heard like no like bad songs so far, and like what I'm hearing is legit like original ideas, but also I can like connect them to like, you know, the XX, the free feeling of like of a McConan and stuff like that. I feel that as well in it, but I overall feel like a free feeling in this song of not even in this song, but in the whole entire project in general. I just feel like it's just like organic and super original, and it has something that a lot of, like when I heard like a lot of the other projects by Blade, like I could be like, oh, this sounds like that, this sounds like this. The only kind of like, connection I could really make with this ECCO2K is the XX, and I'm not even sure if not Blade, but I'm not even sure if ECCO2K knows about the XX, and this is like, I really like this album so far, but let's keep it going.
So this was supposed to be easy. Silence, I hear my beating. You make it look so easy. Forbidden fruit when I reach for it. Squeeze the
This beat go crazy. I like the production on this already.
juice and I'm bleeding. Break the skin up and peel it. I'm so unnatural, people. Please don't make me do something evil. Lick my lips and eat it. We don't mix together sugar and diesel. Gotta have it, no more. Can't handle it, no. I guess I haven't. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oops, no, something happened. Someone please call an ambulance. Gotta have it, no more.
Also, I did compare ECCO2K to Childish Gambino when he was making Summer Camp and a lot of other like Forever Childish and stuff like that. That's what it kind of gives me the vibe of. It gives me the vibe of like, if Childish Gambino grew up in Sweden and just decided to start rapping. That's the kind of vibe that it really gives me, honestly.
I can't handle it. What's this feeling? What do I call it? I can't stop thinking. I don't talk about it. Sometimes I look around, walking, God play tricks on me, and I fall for it. Guess I'm sorry, it's my fault. I could've stopped whenever I.
Yo, Sony needed to give me a sponsor because like low key Sony headphones is the best. Like you need like literally like you need some Sony noise cancellation headphones to listen to this kind of music.
I want it. Do what you want, I want this. A part of me became toxic. Gotta get a grip, gotta stop it. Gotta breathe poisonous oxygen. I can't eat, but it's nothing. Can go to sleep, but it's nothing. Always something, but it's nothing. I know we're into nothing. I can stop it, it's compulsive. Someone do something. I brought the bag like it's nothing. I don't know where into nothing. Don't tell anyone. Keep my mouth shut or I'll spill on my guts. Oh, pretty please with sugar on top. I can't stop whenever I want. More, gotta have it. No more, can't handle it. No, I guess I haven't. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oops, no, something happened. Someone please call an ambulance.
Bro, this song is just so blissful, so chill, so like it's just like a super vibe. Like this is what life's supposed to be like.
More, gotta have it. No more, I can't handle it. Can't handle it. No, can't have it. No more, I can't handle it. No, can't have it. No more, I can't handle it.
Alright, I really like this song, Sugar and Diesel, fire song. All right, next one we're gonna do is Don't Ask. Let's get it.
Ask your heart, bring it back to where it was.
See, this is what I'm saying. Like, it's so crazy. It's like the album is reading my mind. Like, ask your heart, bring it back to where it was. Ask your heart, so I'm back in your arms. Like, this is like how I was saying previously. Like when you just like close your eyes and just think about those times when you were like, you know, younger, when you were oblivious to the things of life, when you were just enjoying everything, even if you are still enjoying everything, just go back deeper into like those times where you just close your eyes and you just think, and you're just like, that's when I was happy. Or that's when I thought this. That's when I thought that. That's when the world didn't seem so cruel, so harsh, so cold. And then you know, when you can bring yourself back to those times, you just feel better. You feel more secure. You feel perfect. You feel flawless, you know, in those times. Because you weren't aware of certain things, you know, that you're aware of now. And like, it's so crazy how ECCO2K really like speaks these lyrics, you know, as we go on through this whole entire project.
Ask your heart, so we're back in your arms. Ask, what you ask. Ask, what you ask. Whatever you ask of me.
This is big anime video game vibes right here.
I'll let you have. Everyone struck on me. I'll let you have it.
If you guys ever listen to this artist and producer named Melty Cannon, this is definitely like a Melty Cannon like vibe. Bro, y'all have to listen to Melty Cannon. If you haven't never listened to Melty Cannon, you're a Drain Gang fan, listen to Melty Cannon. I wouldn't be surprised if Melty Cannon was an inspiration to this.
Someone can break my phone, 'cause I'm falling hard. I pray to let me go. Create someone. They will ask, but I try so hard. They'll ask, what happened at all? Ask, what you ask. Ask, what you ask. It stops.
It feels like the menu screen of a anime like video game, or like not even the menu screen, just like when you're like at like when you're like shopping for stuff at like in like an anime video game, you're about to buy like some potions or like some armor or weapons and stuff. Alright, this is definitely dope. Alright, y'all, we got 1, 2, We got 3 songs left. Security. We already listened to Security before, and Security's my jam. Let's get it.
I'm in my room, talk to the walls. I hear them say loud, falling backwards into the dark. I hear the voices talk so loud. Carry me softly, pull me down. I shut my eyes, cover my mouth. Tell me how something so beautiful can taste so foul, so foul. Something beautiful can taste so foul. Look around. Something beautiful can seem so worthless. 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 So beautiful, so perfect. So beautiful, so perfect. So beautiful, so perfect. So beautiful, so perfect. Perfect. Security. Perfect. How did you get so perfect? I wish that I was perfect. You make me feel so.
Now this is like one of those songs that make me feel like Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, like if you ever play like a Final Fantasy Kingdom Hearts game, you know how it makes you feel. It makes you feel like you're in the game, like you're interacting with like those actual characters and stuff like that. It makes you feel, oh no. Even when I was watching, like, I remember when, you know, I used to watch Cartoon Network a lot, and like they started to I forgot what like that big anime movie was, with the guy that was with the, I think he was like a teenager. He could turn into a dragon. The girl that she lived with her parents. You know, they ended up like going to like this magical world. Her parents turned into like, I forgot what they turned into, like big pigs. They turned into pigs, and Spirited Away, like it reminded me, like Spirited Away and stuff like that. Like this is what this kind of reminds me of.
So dirty, you made me feel so naked. Ooh, I know it's worth it. I wanna see you wasted. I wanna be perfect. You make it look so perfect. Security, perfect. I know I'll never be perfect. 1 o'clock, 2 a.m. to 6 in the morning. 1 o'clock, 2 a.m. I don't recognize myself now. Every time I close my eyes, I see the corpses. Every time I look in the mirror, I see monsters. 1 o'clock, 2 a.m. to 6 in the morning. I can hear my thoughts over this running water. Every time I look in the mirror, I feel nauseous. Every time I look in the mirror, I see monsters. Would you ask if you had one wish? If you could choose only one thing to fix? If you had the chance, would you change something? You could lose yourself, would you take that risk? Or would you ask if you had one wish? If you could choose only one thing to fix? If you had the chance, would you change something? Worthless, scary. So beautiful, so perfect. So beautiful, so perfect. So beautiful, so perfect. So beautiful, so perfect. Perfect, security, perfect. How did you get so perfect? I wish that I was perfect. You make me feel so dirty. You make me feel so naked. Ooh, I know it's worth it. I wanna see you wasted. I wanna be perfect. You make it look so perfect. Security, perfect. I know I'll never be perfect.
All right, yeah, like Security. We already know Security is a dope song. All right, we got 2 songs left. One of the last 2, Time. Let's get it. Yo, this is different right here. This is something different. I like the extortion on the vocals. I like all that. said I kill my gods and play God of War. I talk to walls and walk through their doors. I kiss my forehead, dance on my corpse. Yeah, that's a fire bar right there. These are fire verses. Like, I kill the gods, I play God of War. If you know God of War, kill the gods. And then, like, I just like the verse of I talk to walls and walk through their doors. I kiss my forehead, dance on my corpse. Such a very descriptive bar.
Corpse, the clock will stop. 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 It serves to the clock. I wish I thought I said that and will is lost. I will kiss the gods. I kill my gods and play God of War. I talk to walls and dance to the doors. I kiss my forehead and dance on my corpse. The clock will stop. 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 The clock will stop.
I think this is why ECCO2K is my favorite artist out of Drain Gang. I low key want to DJ. I want to DJ just a straight up like an underground. I want to DJ an underground show, and like I want to do like Drain Gang, Haunted Mound. Like I want to do a little bit of like everything, and like I want people to just be in like the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like I really want to DJ a show. Like that would be so dope to do that for everybody.
Wake up, get up, stand up. Hey, wake up, get up, stand up.
That was it. Dang, I thought that was longer. I really like that. Time is fire. All right, last song, Blue Eyes, which is even shorter than the last one.
Blue skies. 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 All my friends got blue eyes. 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 All of the rest, all of the rest, no one left, no one left. All of the rest are gone left. All left, no one left. All of the rest is gone left. Everybody else is gone and left. Everybody else is gone and left. Everybody else, no one
Yo. All right. Looks like that's the end of the song. This whole entire album, for me, I give it personally, like I said, like the fact that like the feelings that it made me feel, and then like just listening to it, like I like listening to things under the influence because like it really expresses like my true feelings about things. And I feel like it breaks down like a lot of the barriers, you know, from like being at work and stuff like that. Like it breaks down like a lot of like those mental barriers that I have as like a person. And it makes me super vulnerable and super open. And I'm open even when I'm not under like the influence of like you know, alcohol or like smoking weed and things like that. But I feel like just being under the influence takes it down to like another level, you know, me being open, receptive, and understanding of things. When I listen to this, um, I'll give it like a 10 out of 10 because of like how I can like feel so nostalgic. And this is like I said, for me personally, I give it a 10 out of 10. Um, just like by how like just nostalgic it makes me feel. When I close my eyes, the mind space that it puts me in, um, it's literally like I can close my eyes and visualize the things that like I thought about when I was younger, like and like when I said like, you know, close your eyes and think about like 2010, think about 2012, think about 2015, 2016, and things like that, the things that you thought about, the things that you wanted to be, the things that you wanted to strive for around like those times. I could literally close my eyes and think about that. I could close my eyes and think about, you know, the things I've done, the places where I've been. And yeah, I feel like ECCO2K is literally living in the future. When he's making his music, I feel like he thinks about the audience. I feel like he thinks about nostalgia. I feel like he thinks about like just everything overall when it comes to like, you know, album creation, mixtape creation. I feel like he put a lot of thought and energy, spiritual energy as well into this. So yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments. This is the Scotty Show. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank y'all. Peace out.
Hey, okay, hey, 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 okay.